We want to summarize the morning session or just go on to this?
You were going to read from the second principle I got.
Yeah, but as a summary, he says, of the morning session.
Okay, please.
What the moderator are you, mashallah?
Me? Moderator? No.
Okay.
So we read the introduction or forward of the Hizmet Rehberi, right? Guidance for the Dawah, and it was implying that there's a lot of focus on sincerity and brotherhood. So I also shared my own insight about it. When I first read the guidance for Dawah, I was waiting for something. Oh, it's gonna talk about, you know, giving a good public speech or using, you know, effective statements to influence people and attract them to Risale. But surprisingly, I couldn't find anything when I first read the, you know, Hizmet Rehberi. Nothing like that. It was all about, you know, sincerity and brotherhood and the spirit of Jama'ah, acting together. So we were reading some samples to that. This is from Ikhlas Risale-i, from the 21st flash. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Your second rule. This is not to criticize your brothers who are employed in the service of the Qur'an, and not to excite their envy by displaying superior virtues. For just as one hand cannot compete with the other, so right hand cannot compete with the left, so one eye cannot criticize the other, nor the tongue object to the ear, nor the heart see the spirit's faults. Comparing to a body, one hand cannot compete with the other, so one eye cannot criticize the other, nor the tongue object the ear, nor the heart see the spirit's faults. Each of a person's members completes the deficiencies of the others, veils their faults, covers their faults, assists their needs, and helps them out in their duties. Otherwise, his life would be extinguished, his spirit flee, and his body fall apart. Similarly, the components of a factory's machinery cannot compete with one another in rivalry, take precedence over each other, or dominate each other. They cannot spy out one another's faults and criticize each other, destroy the other's eagerness for work, and cause him to become idle. They rather assist each other's motions with all their capacity in order to achieve the common goal. They rather assist each other's motions with all their capacity in order to achieve the common goal. They march towards the aim of their creation in true solidarity and unity. If even the slightest aggression or desire to dominate were to interfere, it will throw the factory into confusion, canceling its products and results. The factory's owner will then demolish the factory entirely. This example really hits me. You know, it's very simple. You know, sounds simple but very deep. If, you know, a Jama'ah, a group of people can, you know, catch the spirit, this, you know, they can achieve almost anything. First of all, you know, there's no difference in between the, you know, different members or parts of that body. Since we see it as a body, for example, an airplane cannot fly or will be crashed if you lack just one screw or one cable. You know, nobody can say that, oh, it's not that important, you know, you have the, you know, most of the machinery over there, the computer and the wings and everything. But if you lack one single, you know, component, which is very simple, it may just fall down and crash. So if we really see it, you know, to get a complete result, complete fruit, you should have the whole factory and all the members of that Jama or group or people, you know, group of people working in good deeds are a complete body. So we need each member.
How should we understand this, especially in the US, right? Like we are people in different locations in terms of people who would know Risale-i and stuff. We could be very few people, but we do have, you know, connections with other Muslims and stuff. Is this just applicable to people within the Risale-i circle, or can we actually generalize this in working with other Muslims in the general works of dawah, do you think? Or how can we, if this is possible?
You mean criticizing?
Like, I mean, cooperation and not criticizing, but working together as like a factory to produce something. Or is this only meant to be people who read Risale-i Nur, or I mean,
I see this as the brothers might have, you know, other reflections. I see this as a, you know, first of all, an inner and internal solidarity. You know, I'm not trying to now bring Jama'as together, group of people together, but I myself trying to do dawah, right? And I'm a single individual. I'm going out there, but even a few, it could be 1, 2, 3, just around me, right, would be much more efficient than working as a single person. They may not help me in the sense that maybe just I need somebody to give a good presentation. Maybe he's not capable of that. But even if, you know, he's sincerely, you know, genuinely making dua for me, you know, following up what I'm doing, and, you know, and the hearts comes together for this real, you know, single purpose, it will be effective as, like Ustad says, you know, 2 people will be like 11, or 3 people like 111, right? They are like coming together, like the numbers coming together on a line, and it will not be like 3 people. They may have the effect of 111 people if they can catch the spirit. And I'm not really looking at, oh, I'm better than him, or he is lacking this, he can't do this, I can do that. You know, whatever, you know, he can do, but all these people has this genuine, sincere intention to just, you know, work in this field or the. I'm gonna say something.
I would like to ask together. How do you understand the first rule, the second rule? This is not to criticize your brothers. What should be? Criticizing, maybe in the US, may not be understood negatively. Is it considered as a good thing? Criticism,
I don't know.
critics.
It depends, like, what the context is. I guess critical analysis might not necessarily be negative.
Yeah. He is mentioning this in the Sunahat, I think. dividing criticism into two parts. One is because of hatred, enmity. The second is because of compassion. Hatred, you criticize somebody because of you are competing with that person, or you have a negative relation with that person, so that you criticize him, lowering him.
Yeah.
And the second is because of compassion. You love that person. You want to reform that person positively, and you criticize that person. The positive criticism. The first is negative criticism.
They say constructive.
Yeah, constructive criticism. So Ustad says here it is negative criticism. It's not constructive, it is destructive. So it is destroying the brotherhood or relations with brothers, destroying harming the Quranic service.
Which is not helpful.
Yeah, it's not helpful, harmful, so no doubt, undoubtedly.
What would be an example of criticism, though? What would be an example of criticism?
For example, I can do better than this guy or his brother.
Why don't you do this? For example, you are criticize somebody. Why don't you do this like this, for example? So, you are showing a model, as if you are a model.
Yeah.
So you show somebody. So this is a negative. Yeah.
So I guess having the proper framework, the understanding before working on something is a good idea. Like what method are we going to follow?
Maybe non-Muslim, one group in Muslims and maybe another group in Muslims, maybe one group in non-Muslims, maybe another group in non-Muslims. If they cooperate, and the way he is telling that, if they unite in spirit, in common purpose, and move toward the common purpose together, each part helping the other, they are more likely to succeed. Okay? And so that's an observation about